Testing, testing. Testing, testing. All right, for sure. What's up? Nothing much. What about you? Just kidding. Let's get this done. All right, man. So the problem asks, if x equals 14, what values of y is the solution to this equation? And all we're given is this graph right here, but we know from this graph that we can find the slope, right? So let's do that first. What the fuck? Give me a second. That was too bussin'. All right, for sure. Slope. Let's find it. So we know its slope. The way I do it is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm gonna find 2 points that look good. Found one right here. Found one right here. And the coordinates for this are -6, 2. Coordinates for this, -2, 0. We're gonna sub that in. I'm gonna keep it red. y2, doesn't matter which one you pick as long as you keep it consistent. So I'm gonna pick 2 for this. That means this one is -0. This one's -6 minus -2, which is just plus. 2 over -6 plus 2 is equal to -4. That equals -1/2, which is our slope. We can make sure that's correct. We know the slope is negative, so let's say go down 1 over 2, that's correct, just with the eye test. Next thing we're gonna do is, our end goal is to find an equation. What the fuck? Shit, bussin'. We want our equation to be mx plus b, obviously, but all we know right now is m. That's what we found, but we can find b by plugging in a y and x from this equation, from this graph right here. Okay, so let's do that. I already have 2 points, so I'm just going to pick the easier one, which is -2 and 0. So I'm going to substitute 0 for y, m from up here, -1 over 2. X is -2 plus some arbitrary b that we don't know, but we want to solve, right? So then these two cancel out, so I'm left with -1 times -1 plus b. Always work out the problem, doesn't matter, like if you can do mental math, it just helps out. So this is multiplied, obviously, -1 times -1, 1 plus b is equal to 0. And this b is equal to -1. Oh, what? Let's check it out. Oh, I guess so. So just by looking at this, you can't really tell it's 1 or -1 because it goes by 2 and you don't know if that's half and half. So I would just recommend calculating the way I did. But it turns out it was -1, so directly in the middle. So yeah, so now we have our b. Highlight that. So now we have, in our equation that we want, we have m and we have b. Now if you look back to the question, if x is equal to 14, what value of y is the solution to this equation? So that's easy. It's going to ask us to plug in an x. And once we have three variables, we can solve for y. So let's just plug everything in. So it's going to be y, which we don't know, m, which is -1/2, times x, which in this case is 14, plus b, which in this case is -1, so it's just -1. This is easy, of course, -7 minus 1. Y is equal to -8. Boom. That's how you do it. What the that was weak. Give me a second. Boom. No, that's trash. Whatever. Y is equal to -8. Boom. Just fill it in. And there you have it.